And now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I ain't lying. Been 300 years, right down to the day. Now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you.
Live from the Tiger Studios in Easley, South Carolina, it's the JoJo Cool Football Picks Show week number 9 with your host and star of our show, JoJo Cool, and her co-host, Outlaw Jimmy James. Here's JoJo.
Hi everybody, and thank you for tuning into our show this week.
We are happy that you did tune in. It's getting closer to Halloween. And I want to say, look at poor JoJo. She's red from being at the Clemson.
Swollen?
Yeah, I noticed that you're swollen. She's at the Clemson, Virginia game and got cooked. So she's not feeling very well with that. So she's in some pain. So I better not touch it because she will hit me. Does it feel like wasabi on your face?
No.
Let's start out.
It feels squishy.
Squishy, yeah. Let's start out the show. I got a friend at work. His name is Lee Rice. And I'm going to ask everybody to say a prayer for him. He's going in for heart surgery in a couple weeks. So if everybody lifts him up in prayer, I appreciate Lee Rice. All right, JoJo, what you got?
Does he like to eat rice?
Oh, he likes to eat anything. I know Lee can eat. I'm going to tell you right now. He brings some good place to work every day. I mean, I try to steal his food, but he won't let me. Lee knows how to eat. All right, what you got, JoJo?
Let's talk about Florida State in that Duke game
Well,
past, I
yep.
think Thursday night.
Well, hey, let's say this first. Texas goes down.
Yep, we have 9 left now.
Texas went down. All right, Florida State and Duke. Let's talk about it.
Duke has never beat Florida State until the other night.
And I love it.
They were 0-22.
That's kind of like Virginia was with Clemson for a while. I remember they were 0-29. Clemson just beat them every year.
And Florida State was the first, I don't know if they still are the only one, but they're the first team to have, in the FBS, to have 3 turnovers on 3 consecutive plays. So congratulations.
Oh,
they keep coming up with first this season. Being
Well,
horrible.
they might come in first place next year. You never know. They're young. They're trying. You never know.
No, they had their year last year. That was it.
Yeah, there's still something they should have been in the playoffs. Right?
They say they should have been 4th, but they couldn't even score 4 points in that bowl game.
That was terrible. That was horrible. I'm sorry. Well, no, we got some Florida State fans in here, but sorry. All right. What else we got?
Let's talk about Texas, Georgia.
Texas went down.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 goes down.
Nobody expected that. Nobody on ESPN picked that.
I
Picked
didn't
Georgia
either.
to win.
I'm glad they did.
Nobody on this panel, I think,
Nope.
chose Georgia to win.
No one.
Game day was all like Texas all the way, and I picked Texas all season.
But they beat them like a drum, too. Boy, I tell you, I loved it. That's just what Kirby Smart can do. Kirby Smart got on him. He can get fired up.
This was his 100th win in 117 games.
He's trying to catch
He's
up
the
with Dabo.
fastest one to do it in the SEC.
Yep. Him and Dabo are pretty good coaches.
Yep. Carson Beck threw 3 interceptions, so he wasn't on his game in that game, but they still pulled it out and won because they were pretty dominant in the first half, despite all that.
Yeah, he hasn't had a good year. Last year wasn't that great. This year's not that great, but the year before, last year, when they won the championship, I mean, he was spot on, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was doing well.
Yeah.
Well, he's a cool kid. He's cool under pressure, though. He don't let things rattle him, but he stays cool.
Mm-hmm. Texas had Quinn Ewers and Arch Manning trying to go out there and win for them. They couldn't pick who they wanted, so they tried both of them. They both failed.
See, poor Arch, he just looks so dejected. I like Arch's grandfather, but I'm kind of glad that they brought Arch down to earth. They knocked him down a couple of notches, so now he knows now he's not the greatest in the world.
Did you see that photo of him?
Yep.
With his mouth open? They compared it to
His uncle, yep,
Eli.
Eli, yep. That was funny. Yep, it was funny. Brought him down a couple of notches.
Texas made a run out of it in the second half, though.
Yep, yep. Well,
They tried to come back a little bit.
I think Georgia let up a little bit too. They were very dominant.
Mm-hmm. There was about a 3-minute delay. Are you watching this one?
Texas and Georgia?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm switching back and forth.
There was about a 3-minute delay because Texas fans threw
Throwing, yeah,
bottles and trash and stuff on the field
very classy Texas.
because of this holding call
Hmm.
they called against Texas, and they were mad and everything. But then, like after that delay, there was something happened, and they picked up the flag, and then didn't call it.
Yeah, because
And then
they were
Texas
afraid because of
scored.
the fans.
Texas scored on their next
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah, they were afraid of the fans, which they shouldn't have done. But yeah, I mean that's very classy Texas fans. Yeah, you're real classy.
I was waiting on the mustard bottle to come out.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? I am glad Texas got. Welcome to the SEC, Texas and Oklahoma. I'm glad Texas got beat and brought them down a notch. And I hate to say it, Lee Hudson, you're happy. I know so South Carolina beat Oklahoma, and I got to kind of say I'm kind of glad too to just shut Oklahoma fans up and Texas fans up. They were running them out how they're going to dominate the SEC, but they're learning now. They're learning what it's like to be in a tough conference finally.
Mm-hmm. Did you know Uga didn't make the trip?
Yep, because of Bevo. Last time Bevo saw him, he
Charged
yeah.
them. And then Texas won that game, though.
Yep. So that just shows you what kind of people Texas Texas fans are and their mascot.
Mm-hmm. You
Right.
want to switch to Alabama and Tennessee?
Whatever you want
That
to
was
switch
a
to.
nice game, too.
I know, I love it. Tennessee winning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's always a top-notch rivalry. I mean, it's big, and goalpost came down.
Yep, again.
Yep.
You'd think they'd start getting the retractable ones like Clemson.
Yep.
This is their second one in 2 or 3
Yep.
3 weeks? 3 or 4
I
weeks?
think Clemson's the only smart school out there that does that.
Someone, I forgot who, like a few weeks ago, it was an SEC school, I think. They took their goalposts down so they
Yeah.
wouldn't-
They took them apart and took
So
them
they
down.
wouldn't take 'em.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Mhm.
Get the retractable ones, they're easy.
You're not supposed to rush the field in the SEC, but I mean they still do it. So you might as well invest in some. You
Yeah.
got the money,
Yeah, I mean, they're paying all these fines.
and then paying for extra goalposts.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think we'll
invest
find one of those goalposts in the lake somewhere.
probably.
I'd like to. That's what they do. They come downtown and throw in lakes and ponds and toilets and stuff.
Not.
All right. What else?
They were actually trying to tase people from taking the goalposts. That's what I heard.
They shouldn't
They
do
were
that.
fighting with the students and everything, and the fans, like the security was, and tasing them and stuff.
They had 5 people standing around a goalpost with arms locked. A couple older women, excuse me, middle-aged women, and young guys with their arms locked, trying to keep the people from getting the goalpost. Nope. I did that at Clemson one year, and I saw them come over that hill, look like 100,000 red Chinese in a Korean War coming over that hill. I said, nope, let them have the goalpost, and then we did. It's not worth it.
Yeah. USC and Utah. UCF should have lost that game,
Yes, they should have.
but they got lucky. Brendan Marshall,
Mm-hmm.
he made like a really long, almost a pick 6, but then he dropped the ball at like the goal line, and that's becoming really too common
Yes, it is.
in football. Even I think Clemson's done it lately, like this year.
Yep.
They need to quit doing
I
that.
don't know if they're getting brain farts or they're just stupid, one of the two. I mean, they need, like you said, they need to stop. Cross the goal line, then they can drop it. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I mean, he scored afterwards, but still.
I mean, it's a big, huge, long white line. They can see that. Cross it and then drop it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are college students, so they should have some brains.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of the entrance exams they said was find the cat, and it was just a bunch of dogs in there.
I
Or
wish
find his ex or something.
I need to go to college.
I mean, that's how they go in there.
I can find that cat, yeah. Some of them have music appreciation. They bring the top player in there, sit him on a stool, play a few notes on the guitar, say, what do you think about that? He said, I appreciate that. And they pass. Yep. Keep the waitresses. I'll be here all week.
Let's talk about Missouri Auburn. That was a shootout for a while.
It was, and I was hoping Auburn would win it,
I
but
did too.
they just could not do it.
Mm-hmm.
Missouri's too strong.
Yeah, Missouri came back at the end, and he was the guy who he left the game. The quarterback left the game because he hurt his ankle,
Mm-hmm.
and he went to the hospital, and then he came back to the game and then won the game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that
Yeah.
shows you this guy really wanted to play.
So he was running and he was doing all kinds of stuff, and he didn't show that he was really hurt too much.
Yeah, I'm sure they went to the hospital for precautionary, but yeah, I mean, I'm glad he came back. I'm glad he showed out. Glad he's okay.
This was Missouri's first win over Auburn.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
I know, it's crazy.
Yes, it is. Sorry, Jimmy Harper.
I know, sorry. He was probably happy during that one.
Yep.
He was already disappointed with Oklahoma. Now he gets this.
Yeah, I mean, that's a game that Auburn should have won too, for sure. Oklahoma had it won. Bad mistakes.
Let's talk about Illinois' throwback uniforms. You see them?
Yeah, they were
The
neat.
old helmet
Yeah.
that painted on there, and then the old time
It
jersey.
looked like leather helmets
stuff.
painted on their helmets, and it was pretty cool. I mean, it was cool, and I'm glad they beat Michigan. That was good. I mean, it was pretty neat seeing those helmets like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna get to keep them or something. The players.
I don't know. I
They
don't know
keep
what they're doing.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
But that was really cool. I thought that was interesting.
Yes, it was. I like that.
Stuff
They were all hand painted too.
hand painted.
Hand painted. Yep.
No,
I
didn't
saw
know that.
I saw that. Yeah, hand painted and airbrush hand paint. Yeah, both of them.
Let's talk about South Carolina, Oklahoma.
Oh, that was a
They
game.
were 21-0 in the first quarter.
South Carolina's all over them, and we better watch out for them at the end of the year. They're gonna be tough. I've been telling y'all all year
I
long.
have.
I have been telling y'all all year
Go
long.
rewind the video. I mentioned it like last week or the week before. I was like, that's gonna be a hard game.
But I've been saying all year long they're a lot better than what people think. They are good. So better be careful.
Oklahoma had about 4 or 5 turnovers in that game, and South Carolina had about 9 sacks.
I'm not a Carolina fan, but I'm glad they shut Oklahoma up. I'm glad Georgia shut Texas up. I'm tired of hearing them, talk about how great they are. Texas is still just talking about how great they are, that they're a better team than Georgia. Georgia got lucky now. You just got beat bad.
Mm-hmm. Another team that got beat bad. Let's talk about your Oregon shirt. Are you happy?
I am
Number
happy.
1.
I am happy. That's why I wore it in honor of our Oregon fans. And number 1 now.
The Big Ten has got a few people up there in the top 12.
Yep. And what about Indiana though? Whew, they're surprising everybody. Oregon and everybody else better watch out for them. They put,
Iowa State.
yeah, they put 56 points on their opponent over the weekend. It's unreal.
Iowa State should have lost though.
Yeah, I mean they had a struggle, but they came out and won it. Yeah.
I was watching that game and made me mad.
Why did it make you mad?
I just wanted to have no undefeated teams at the end. See what
Uh-huh.
happens. Shake it all up.
It's going to happen soon.
Mm-hmm.
Soon. Right?
Yeah. Spicy. Let's talk about the Clemson Virginia
Yeah,
game.
the game where you got burned real bad. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Farmer's tan. That's a farmer's daughter right there. See that? The place you wear sunblock.
It was supposed to be cold. I wore a sweatshirt going to the game. Didn't wear it coming
I
back.
believe I would have put that thing on if I felt myself burning.
I had to leave that game. I had to leave that game early because I was like, it's too hot. I'm burning. I'm dying.
And that's not like you leaving the game early. Let's talk about it. Good win for Clemson.
Yeah.
You covered it, so tell us about it.
I know there was this fight during the play.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty crazy. This Virginia guy started shoving and pushing. He was even trying to fight his own teammates at one point.
Well, he grabbed a Clemson player's leg, and then I heard a Clemson player kicked one Virginia guy in the head. It was just a big brawl, so I don't know what caused it all, but I'm glad they got it stopped pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
But Clemson won.
Yep. It wasn't supposed to be hot. It really wasn't.
But it was
They
hot.
told me
Look,
to.
it was hot.
Well, you should always wear it because you got fair skin.
Well, you do. Lobster woman. Do your hands like that at the camera.
I think.
All right.
Let's see. I hate that they put up about 31 points up on them.
Well, yeah,
That
I
was
mean,
unfortunate.
they put some reserves in, and they started coming back down, but put the starters back in but yeah, I mean, it was unfortunate. I hate it too, but we got to get those reserves some time out there, some experience. They got
Let's
to get.
see.
Uh-oh, she's pulling out her phone.
I did. I got my undefeated teams.
Well, I like the way you did that, yeah.
Marking them off. I got Navy,
Army should
Iowa
be all
State,
right. Yeah.
Liberty,
Yeah.
Penn State, Indiana,
Mm-hmm.
Miami.
Mm-hmm.
There's your Army.
Army,
Oregon, Pitt, and BYU.
BYU.
We gotta play one of them for sure.
I like BYU.
And that's gonna be a tough game.
We got to get past Pittsburgh, Louisville,
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina, Citadel, and then if we do go to the playoffs, Miami probably. And for the ACC, we had to get through them.
They're
It's
looking
gonna be
pretty
tough.
good right now.
It's gonna be tough, yeah.
They had a shootout between Louisville.
Yeah, and we got Louisville next. That's
Mm-hmm. We get an off week though.
yeah. But you know what? Louisville doesn't have a defense. It looks like.
Neither one of them did.
Yeah. So.
But you got like Cam Ward, who's really good, and Restrepo.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully our defense will hang
Stop
on,
them
you
two,
know.
and then you're good.
Yep. Hopefully can. Yeah. All right. What else we got?
Nothing. What you got?
I ain't got much in my pocket, so you want to pick some games?
Okay.
Let's pick them.
All right. Syracuse at Pitt.
It's going to be tough, but I think Pittsburgh will do it.
I think Pittsburgh are gonna do it too. Another hard game. Boise State and UNLV.
That's going to be really, really tough. I said UNLV.
Mhm.
I want to say Boise State, but since it's at UNLV with that running back they got, I'm going to go with UNLV.
I think Boise State, they got that good running back too.
Yeah, they do.
He got the legs on him
He's
and everything.
good, man. He's good.
I think they're gonna win.
That's the two best running backs in the country right now, both of them.
Nebraska, Ohio State.
Ohio State. Poor Nebraska don't have anything.
I don't know. They've been.
They got
That's
walloped.
what's up.
Yeah, they got walloped this past weekend.
Yeah,
But I'd like to see Nebraska win it, but they won't.
me too. But Ohio State, everybody's rooting for Nebraska though.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame versus Navy.
That's always a hard battle, those two. Always. Gonna be a tough one. Maybe we'll lose our first game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think Navy's gonna pull it out and win.
Ooh, that'd be rough.
Washington and Indiana. Tough game.
Tough.
It's gonna be tougher than what people think.
It will be, but Indiana will take it.
I got Washington. Let's mix it up.
You are mixing it up.
I am with that one. I'm going against
Honest is shaking her head at your picks. You going for the upsets, alright? What else?
Illinois and Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon, they're gonna kill them.
Oregon will get them.
Missouri and Alabama.
Alabama's ticked off. They're going to come back and win it.
Missouri's on that high right now.
And that's what's going to bring them down right there.
Nope, Missouri.
All right.
I'm going with Missouri. LSU versus Texas A&M.
That's a slobber knocker. That's a rivalry. I want LSU to win it, but I got to go with Texas A&M.
I'm going with Texas A&M, and it's gonna make me happy to say it.
I hate it.
SMU versus Duke.
SMU. They're rolling really good right now. Duke's decent, but they're not as good as SMU right now.
Yeah, SMU is the surprise team in the ACC.
Yeah, they are.
I got SMU. Rutgers versus Southern Cal.
Oh, the game that nobody wants to win right there. Oof. I think Southern Cal bounces back.
I think because they're at home, I think they win by a field goal.
Yep.
Southern Cal.
That's going to be a good one. Well, that's it for this weekend.
Yep.
Well, let's tell the people about our sponsors and we'll get out of here.
I'd like to thank Super Dave, Davey Garrett with Life FM, Lone Wolf Customs, engraving hats, business cards, challenge coins, and more.
That's Robbie Raines owns that, okay?
The smoke box for all your barbecue needs.
With Jonas and Destiny, they got some good food. All right, folks. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you.
Bye.